What would you do to be rich? How far would you go? Is this a city? I call it a meat grinder. Hideous, isn't it? An open-air landfill for depreciating human capital, where the intrinsic value of a man is lower than the cost of his suit. Out here, everyone wants to be successful, to make it big. And they'll sell their own souls and their own mothers for a single percentage point of profit. Just look at this architecture of greed. It's pathetic. They don't realize that in this food chain, even the top of the pyramid is built on bones. Watch them, worshipping at the altar of the glowing screen, pumping their veins with cheap caffeine, completely unaware that they are the expendable hardware. They call it a career path. I call it a slow-motion slaughterhouse. Tick-tock. You aren't punching the clock. The clock is punching you. Look at this one. Specimen 8.4.9. Let's call him Arthur. But what's the rush, Arthur? He runs as if he owes his soul to the devil. And technically, he does. Loan sharks, digital banks. The technical term the suits use is insolvency. I call it a deferred death sentence. He needs urgent liquidity before collections arrive to break his knees. Run, Arthur, run, while your market cap is still higher than the cost of your coffin. At the end of the alley, a light blinks. Is it the light at the end of the tunnel, or the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Bio-input. I wonder why. Just look at what the machine reads. Asset detected. Remaining life expectancy, 40 years. Buyout offer, $10 million. Is he going to read the terms and conditions? Of course not. Desperation doesn't read contracts, Arthur. Desperation just signs a blank check. Goodbye, future. Hello, loaded bank account. Congratulations, Arthur. You've just executed your first flesh and blood IPO. Look at him. Decades selling his soul in installments to the system. And would you look at that? Meritocracy finally handed over the receipt. It was all worth it. The RO, I finally turned positive. The bottom line is here. But wait, what's with the shaking? His skin seems expired. Arthur. You forgot the golden rule. Selling your soul brings fast liquidity, but the compound interest of biology, now that charges an abusive rate. Time is the only asset that doesn't accept renegotiation. Just look at the sophistication. Wagyu beef, $800 an ounce. A bargain for a man with 10 million, isn't it? Go ahead, Arthur. Taste the success. Oops, was that a molar? Ooh. Look at the still life. But the flies, they always smell the rot first. Nature's little auditors. And Arthur, his wealth isn't just in his bank account anymore. It's digesting him from the inside out. Panic is an expensive emotion. He thought he could bribe his own cells, buy a little more time from the Grim Reaper's hedge fund. His own blood turning into unspendable gold. The diagnosis isn't medical, it's financial. No amount of liquidity can fix a corrupted core. Your biology is a toxic asset, and your market value just hit absolute zero. Mirror, mirror on the wall. A golden skeletal monster. What an exotic sight. 9 million reasons to smile, but he doesn't have the cheeks to hold one. He's a loaded vault, locked from the inside. But the important thing is having resources, right? Who needs hair when you have liquidity? $1 million smile. But she just sees a rotting vault. Cry, Arthur. The genius of the free market, Arthur figured out the secret. If you have capital, you can reverse any mistake. He's returning it all. The 10 million. Oh, look at him cry. He thinks he's saved. That hope, it's almost adorable. And there's the glitch. Splat. The system accepted the funds, but refused the delivery. He doesn't bleed anymore, Arthur. He shatters. Everything must go. Clean up on aisle 5. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, Arthur. Especially when you're the tube. Total liquidation. He is just a golden puddle now, paying his final dividends to the gutter. Watch it flow, seeping into the concrete veins of the city. A beautiful, highly contagious asset. The system, you see, is never satisfied. It always needs fresh equity, new dreams to short sell. And look, a new footstep in the dark. Someone who thinks they just got lucky. A new volunteer, ready to sign the invisible contract. Pick it up. The market is officially open. The Shadow Noise archives are closed. Sleep well, but I never close my eyes. I am the blind spot.